and welcome back, and if you were here last year, welcome to the area of my room where I film advent calendars. This is where I film this for the next like 4 or 5 months, is where I sit to film a lot. And I do apologise for the ring lights. As you know, it's when I always get lighting because the window's behind over here, which one place I can put the tripod that's near something that's got a table for when I do my advent calendars. This is not an advent calendar, don't worry, we're not that early. But we are talking them, so I thought we had to sit in the right position, right? And I have some notes here about this year and what you're going to expect on here. So it's bad to say advent calendar in July, but I've been looking at this since June. Back in May, the P. Louise advent calendar got released for pre-order. Never have I seen an advent calendar released so early. I don't know what is on my head, by the way, so it looks dark there. I don't understand why. So yeah, never seen an advent calendar released as early as that was. It's kind of mental to me how early it got released. But that made me go, I need to start looking at what I'm doing this year. So, if you've seen some of my videos, you'll know a bit about the plan for this year. We're not doing the crazy expensive ones, so you won't be getting like the Charlotte Tilbury and stuff this year. Looking at last year's views, that actually was one of the least popular calendars. I'm not surprised because it's not cheap. And it's like, this year I was going to look at Harrods, but it's just not in my budget. So I'm just get the roof fixed. So this year, what we're looking at is doing some more of the budget-friendly advent calendars. Definitely looking at them. They did really well last year. You guys seem to really like them ones mainly. And the ones that people don't always cover as much, because people will go for your Harrods, your Sephora's, Cult Beauty, Liberty London's, that side of things, Space NK. They'll do the higher end. Then the thing that falls through the gap sometimes is some of your lower budget ones, which are really accessible to people, especially when you've got teenagers that want them, or if you're just wanting to try a brand. You don't want to pay hundreds of pounds to try it. Yes, you're paying 200 quid for £1,000 worth of products, but it's still £200 which you don't have. So, sorry, something on my lip. This year I want to do best I can to go to the budget ones. There's one or two that's above like the £50 range. That's like the top price. There's one or two that will be above it to buy. These are ones that I buy every year, and possibly my one for me will be above that, because I do all my openings and then I always choose one as well to buy separate, and I open that every day on a short through December, and that is my personal calendar as well for the year. Last year I got a Made by Mitchell one, the year before I did Glossy Box. So yeah, it just depends what I fancy getting that year. So we're going to have a quick look at ones I want to hopefully pick up this year. This is all depending on these brands actually doing them. So some of these brands might not bring one out this year. First time I've seen them were last year, so it depends. So we're going to start off with an obvious one for this channel, W7. I've just literally bought some W7 makeup when I was out today. I didn't know Tesco had a W7 section, so I was very happy. And they're on 3 for 2 if you had a club card. Like, W7 is a great price already, but amazing. But as you saw last year, that was the first advent calendar I opened on here. It did really well. You guys seem to love that video. It's still climbing in views, and I love opening their calendars. They're so budget friendly. I think there was like £20, something like that. Yes, they're all minis, and I will be very honest about what I think of them. Like, some of them were not pigmented enough last year. I was not happy with it. I honestly said that, and I will still honestly say that. But I do love the brand as well, so some of the stuff that you get in there is brilliant and great to pop in like travel bags and stuff. Like, we travel a lot, so I use a lot of the minis that you get in them when I go away. So yeah, I will definitely get in W7 again, especially to do the 2 different ones again this year. I'll be picking up both. I'm picking up the second one earlier than I did this time, because last time it was right near Christmas when I picked it up. The next one is Q-Key. So Q-Key was one I found by chance last year when I was in a shop. I thought, oh, I'll pick that up, it'd be good to open, never really seen about it. And did you guys love it? It's like, that's one of the 2nd or 3rd highest viewed, and it went really well over on TikTok as well. So obviously it's one that you guys enjoyed watching, so of course I'm going to try to pick that up again if they do it. It was a really good budget friendly brand. There was some really lovely stuff in there. I used some of it, I passed some of it on. My sister, I think, had a load of it off me. I think some went on to other people. It literally got used by so many different people, the stuff from it. Next is Revolution. Revolution always do one, but they always do different ones. So you'll have a Revolution one, you'll have a Revolution Superdrug exclusive, and sometimes you have a specialised Revolution one. So I'll try and get as many as I can. I always get the Superdrug one because I think it's really good to do a separate one with them. And I love Revolution's eyeshadow palettes. As you've probably seen recently, I'm using one. I do love Revolution stuff. So I really want to pick that up again. And you always get like, that is one of them calendars you do tend to get the like some tweezers and some bits like that in it. So just be aware of that when it comes to that one if you are looking at it already. Some of these won't release till mid-August onwards. So hopefully when I'm back from a holiday, some of this will release, I can pick it up and start doing them. I'm going to try to do one a week all the way through to December, and then at the start of December we'll do one a door a day from mine. So that's the hope, is one a week with this. Next is the Boots 17 one, which we did last year, and it's a really good Boots budget brand, their own brand. Really lovely. There's some brilliant like little finds in 17. Definitely some brilliant ones you can find. I think I still have some 17 in my drawer. See what that one is. That's from a different calendar. I had bits dotted around literally still from calendars that are either unopened or like I want to use them but I've just not got around to that thing. And if it's not stuff I've used, I've passed it on. It's gone to people already. Next up we have a little something, which again was a Boots one. Again, they had loads of different bits in there. I think I got bath bombs in that. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of bath bombs, which went really well for Christmas presents for people. They got loved. And the thing is, my family, there's only one person I can give them to now, I think, because no one else has a bath. A lot of us don't have baths anymore because we have just showers. So if they get a lot of bath bombs, they'll be going probably to charity now. Then I'm going to look, hopefully at Sephora, they want to do a lower price calendar. So they'll do the really big one that's £200, but they don't want to do one that's a bit lower. That's normally around the £50 range, and that's what I'm going to hopefully look at if they do it again this year. I did look at the P. Louise one that's lower, but it's just a set of certain ones. I don't really want that stuff. If I was going to get P. Louise, I'm going to get the P. Louise calendar one day. I'd love to open the P. Louise calendar. It's just not in my budget at the moment. Believe me, that is a calendar I would die to get my hands on. Like, I love some P. Louise stuff. I have not really tried that much of the brand yet, so it'd be a great way for me to try it. I just can't afford the £200 odd to get it right now. Next up is Pretty Little Thing, if they do it this year, because they have rebranded. So since last year, Pretty Little Thing, if you're not aware, have rebranded, and they've changed their branding a lot, changed the brand, and I don't know if they're going to do an advent calendar basically. I hope they do. I hope it's better than last year's, and if they do, I will be picking it up, because it's normally around the £40 range, not too bad a price. For what you get in it, can be like that, but I'm willing to try. I've opened it 3 years in a row now, I think. I've opened Pretty Little Thing. Oh no, I've opened it last year, the year before I bought it for someone, that was it, and then this year hopefully I'm picking up to open for you guys again. M&S is a no-brainer I'm picking up. You normally have to spend about £30 to £35 on other items in store or online, and then you get the calendar for about £50. I'm normally fine doing that because I wait and get someone's present with that £30 to £35. I'll get a Christmas present with that. Or last year, Cal needed new shirts, so I got Cal some new shirts with it. So I find a way, like, it makes more sense anyway. So I need stuff anyway, so I may as well use it then. And I love the stuff in the M&S calendars. They have such really nice brands that are really, really not most affordable, if not. It's like the Colour Wow hair shampoo and conditioner I use is through trying it from Marks Spencer's. Kind of regret starting using it because it's so expensive. It's £20 a bottle, but I love the stuff. And it's like you can get Estee Lauder in there. There's, I'm trying to think of ones. You get some of the M&S own fragrances and stuff, which are really, really nice. You get quite a lot of different stuff in there, which I've found really nice. My aunt actually always, my great aunt, picks it up, then uses it towards people's table presents for Christmas Day. She does that with it. I noticed it every year because last year I'm like, did you get the M&S calendar to do these boxes? She's like, yeah, how do you know? I'm like, I literally opened the whole calendar. Then we have Pop Feel, which again did really well. Very similar style to QK. And did really well. I've still got some Pop Feel bits. I gave some to other people again. But it went down really, really well, Pop Feel. And again, if I can, I'll try and pick that one up again because it did go down really, really well. And it was a very good budget calendar. Really great for your teenage girls and stuff wanting to get into makeup. Or if you're wanting to try some new makeup out. Then one I didn't try last year, but I did want to get my hands on, I just never did, was the Essence calendar. The Essence one I just didn't manage to get my hands on. I don't know if I'm going to do one this year or not. Last year was the first time I saw it, but I saw it too late to pick it up, really. There was no point by that point. But if they do it this year, I'll try and pick it up. Another one is She Glam. If they do one again this year, I might try to pick that up, because last year they released it a bit late and then it sold out so quick. It was £80 last year. You only got 12 days worth, but from trying She Glam's makeup this year, it's made me want to try the advent calendar because I was quite impressed by the makeup. Then I have some little notes here, so I will be keeping an eye on Stylist, who normally worked with someone, so they worked with Ladies in Beauty last year. I'll be keeping an eye on their calendar, just in case it comes out, because normally it's all full size, and yes, it's £100, but that could be my calendar yet. I need to keep an eye out as well for Benefit when theirs comes out, because obviously I need to choose myself a calendar yet. So these are calendars I'm keeping an eye on for myself. I think I skipped Glossybox. Obviously Glossybox. I've been saving my credit on my Glossybox account for this. So normally Glossybox is around £80 to £85 for everyone. However, if you're a subscriber, it's normally around the 70 mark. And then I've been saving credits to work off that, so it should only cost me around £40 with the amount of credits I've got on my account. And I've been doing that so that I can buy this calendar to show you guys. So yeah, Glossybox is a no-brainer. That will be happening. It releases in September normally, and we get it around start of October-ish. As soon as I get it, it'll be done. It'll be unboxed. I love Glossyboxes as well. And the other one I've got I'm on the list to be notified when it comes out is Look Fantastic, just in case as well. So we'll keep an eye on theirs in case I fancy it. But again, I might like that for myself, yeah, and do it on each day. Let me know out of the three. Like, you've got Benefit, Stylist, and Look Fantastic there as three that I might be considering for myself. So let me know if there's one of them you think you'd like to see like a daily short of through December. So I can look at that more then if people are really wanting a certain one. And which is my calendar, I don't mind. Like, I like the look of all of them, I always have. And I've not really tried Benefit products, so it does kind of intrigue me. But then Look Fantastic just has such a good calendar. It's amazing. But yeah, that is everything I'm looking at for this year. I can't believe we're talking advent calendars at the back end of July. But we are. And the fact that one came out in May says it all. But it's just what advent calendar season's about. And hopefully we'll start opening them soon. I know Miss Boo put up a video the other day and she's starting advent calendar videos in about a week, which is absolutely mad. But obviously she gets a lot. She's been around for a lot longer than I have. She gets some sent out to her, some gifted. She buys some. She has a mix of everything. So she has obviously a lot more available to get it. I do not. So unless someone fancies gifting me them, I'm paying for all of these out of my own pocket. So it's what I can afford, especially needing my roof fixed and having Christmas on the run up, and having a child and another one on the way. Though we have got a lot for this one already. Still need to get a lot though. I'll do a video at some point talking to you guys about stuff we are getting for this one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below about the advent calendars you're excited to see. If there's any you really, really want to see that I've not mentioned, let me know, because it might be in budget. I might be able to do it. It might be a case of I can do it for my calendar. If it's one that's a bit higher, just let me know down in the comments stuff you really, really, really want to see for advent calendar season. And obviously as well, during that time, we will be picking up some like the festive boxes. So next normally do I'll definitely picking up if Boots does one. M&S normally do something like that. And obviously Glossybox always does a Christmas box as well as their Black Friday box, which I will be picking up both of them. I always pick them up every year without fail anyway. So I'll pick them up to show you. And I normally then use a lot of that to make something up for my hairdresser actually, who does my hair. I make her up a little box at Christmas to say thank you. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, guys, what you want to see. And let's get subscribing as well, because it's another giveaway at 500 subs. And it'd be great if we could hit 500 in around October, November, which is asking a lot. It's doubling the subs in 3 to 4 months. But if we do it by October / start of November, I can give away a calendar. And that's the only way I can give away a calendar, is that. So you'll really have to push to get there to give away an advent calendar. And it will be a case of I'll just go onto the website of whatever country the person's from, and I'll just order it from a website from their country and get it delivered straight to the house to make it easier. But yeah, let me know down below what you see. Get subscribing, get people subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!